Hi, Soul Family. I was actually wearing my same clothes as I wore yesterday, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like I'm living in Sturgeon Bay or I'm in the mountains again, where you get your snuggly wugs on, and it's so cold that your body doesn't sweat, right? Nothing doesn't, my clothes always smell really good, right? But so you end up wearing them like they're pajamas, and I thought, okay, I can't be wearing the same clothes. So I switch, and I'm wearing the same type of clothes. They're still kind of snuggly wug, snow weather clothes. And what was funny is I went to say hello, and I always say, hi, Soul Family. And I said, hi, Snow Family. Oh, God. I'm watching my memory feed from last year when I was in Wisconsin. A year ago, I was in Wisconsin with my bestie. Look, this is my bestie in the Midwestie. Diane, that's her antique store. And see the snuggly wugs, leggings, boots, snuggly sweatshirt, our staples, right? That's what we wear. Okay. All right, so that the screen looks like it's a little greasy. Hold on a second. It might have Egyptian musk on it. Is that a little better? Oh, who cares? Because you know what? The soft filter looks great on my skin. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is my Egyptian musk that I got that day. Remember, I wanted it so bad. It's almost gone. And I got that not even a week ago. And then here's the amber. Ooh. So yesterday I was mixing both of them. My landlord said to me, he called me and he goes, I don't know. He says, your perfume it lingers. And I said, what? And he goes, it's all in my car. It's in my room. He goes, it smells freaking amazing. I said, why is it in your room? I wasn't there. And he goes, I don't know. It must have gotten on my clothes or something. And I said, it's probably the incense, because the incense that I burn is Egyptian musk as well. So, but it's just, he says, it smells so good. It smells so good. You don't forget it, right? Oh, it smells nummy num. Okay. All right. So, yesterday's reading was a little hard hitting, right? Boom, boom. But I feel great. You know, you get rid of the toxic energy and you feel good. Sometimes you just got to do it, right? So today we're going to be working with the feathered omens. Hold on a second. I'm getting flagged by people. Oh, I have to show you. That's what they're showing me to show you. Yesterday, I made the biggest sage wand that I've ever made in the history of man. Like, seriously. My friend Amy helped me when I got that ticket, right? She's like, I want to make a donation. I want to buy the biggest sage wand you have. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to make her the biggest sage wand I've ever made. You want to see it? You're going to laugh, okay? I had to, because all of the sage wands that I have left are just smalls, right? I don't have many large ones. So I went and I picked, if you guys have seen it already, it's not going to be as funny, but it's pretty funny. So I'm going up the mountain up to go pick up my beautiful deer. I have to show you that too, because there's all messages. This is my twin and I. I went up to the icy mountain to pick them up, and here they are now, safe and sound, all amongst their nature, but being loved. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they just simply glorious? If I have to downsize and go in a motorhome, they're going with. They're incredible. So I was on my way to pick them up, right? And when I did the reading up in Idlewild, and I stopped on the way up because I saw this sage on the side of the road, and it's in this particular spot, right at the bottom of the mountains. It seems to be the best. It grows the best. My eyes, I don't know if it's me or if it's might be my lenses that are blurry. That's a message in itself, right? It was my lenses that were blurry. Check your lenses, people. Check your third eye. You might be seeing things a little blurry. But it's pretty. It's a pretty blur. So anyway, I see these giant bushes and I thought, okay, you know what? I need to stop because I need to pick some fresh sage for Amy's wand. I don't want to use these old dried up ones, right? It's not that they're not good. They're perfect. They're ready to go, but they're small. So I thought, because if I had just made them, I could have combined them, but I can't use the ones that are dry. I need to create it when it's fresh. I like them done fresh. Not to mention, I like to put the energy into the wands for the person that I'm creating the wand for, right? These are the ceremonial sage wands. And then I have a crystal that I will incorporate. I'll show you. I wonder if I can pull it out quickly. All the crystals are Reiki charged. I thought I put them in a little container. I'll show you the size of the leaves of the sage. This isn't even one of the biggest ones. The sage was so big and so luscious. So I stopped and I picked this big bag filled with sage. It was about this big, right? And I would normally do several wands out of that. I can't get a lot of wands. People don't realize how much sage it takes to put in the wands. I guess I'm not supposed to show you her crystal until she sees it. It's been picked out for her. But it'll be wrapped in leather, and a Reiki charged crystal will be put on it, and then another little charm, and then it'll be sent off. Okay, so I've got the minis for travel, micro minis for travel, because when I go, I take it with me, right? Sage my hotel room, sage my wherever I'm at. If there's been an experience that was difficult, I'll sage myself, sage my car, right? Which is difficult experience, difficult or energy of my own or negativity that's come against me. You gotta have, what are you gonna do if you're out traveling? You got your mini sage, right? So I got a micro mini and a mini travel sage. I've got the smalls, the mediums, the large, the jumbos, and then I did the super jumbo, which I just started offering. Well, this is a triple super jumbo. Are you ready for this? Look at the size of this fatty. I swear to God, I should be on a Cheech and Chong movie. Woo! That's the kind of fatties I roll. Sage. So this, I wrapped it last night, and it was so heavy I could barely, I mean, it's so big. It's not so much that it's pretty heavy. But I wrapped it, and then I have to let it dry all day today. I'll set it like with the heater, and I'll wrap it again tighter, and then I might wrap it one more time. So when you get it, it's very condensed down, but it's solid packed, and it's tight. So this is hers, and if anybody would like to have a ceremonial sage wand or Queen of Wands sage wand for blessing or clearing energy, right? This is the Queen of Wands. I am the Aries Queen of Wands, and this is the white California sage, which is the most powerful sage. There's all kinds of sages that we have, but the California white sage is the most powerful. It's what the Indians have been using for centuries in blessings and in clearing. So this is what I have, and you can. It's in California. It's in a small part of northern Mexico. There's one place in Colorado, and there's one small place in North Dakota. Otherwise, that's the only place you can find the white California white sage. That's why it's called California white sage. So it's pretty special, and I love working with it. It's healing for me, and the crystals are healing for me, and the Reiki is healing, the whole thing. So anyway, I had to show you guys and that's why it came up, I guess. I forget to tell people, you know, hey, if you want to order a sage wand, so go to my website, www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com if you'd like me to make one up for you, or if you would like me to make you up a Reiki charged diffuser bracelet. You get the healing crystals, the energy from the Reiki, which they're charged with, and you get the essential oil energy as well. These are $25 for women and $30 for men. $35? The men's are bigger stones, and they're bigger. And I do collars as well. Oh, here. Gosh, I've got them all right in front of you. So this is my twins. I made this for him, right? And this is a female's. So you can see why this is 35 and this is 25. They all have a charm. They all have something fantastic with them. And then I have collars for pets. The same thing. Reiki charged crystal collars. My cats all are wearing them. All right. That's enough of self-promotion. Now I'm getting warm. Right? Now I'm getting hot. It's getting hot in here. We won't take off all my clothes, but some of my clothes. Oh, I'm going to take this off, though. Oops, zip up my... Excuse me. We don't need to be showing off a little... I only show that off to one. And he's not here right now, so he needs to get back. All right. We're going to start with... I liked the male clarifiers, the male-female. Did you like that? I liked that. That specified. It made things a little bit more understandable. So, song right now... I never meant to let you down. Don't you know you're the love of my life? I love you, babe. I know. It's time for us to talk. It's getting close. It's getting close. And as soon as I said that, my best friend Diane popped on my email. So that's my best friend, Samir. Okay, so we are going to work with feathered omens, and we'll clarify with, I think we'll clarify with the little personal cards. I'm being distracted. People are talking about my, people are talking about my, I've just been posting pictures of my best friend that I just shared with you, and I'm saying, here's my adorable bestie in the Westie. She's got this at beautiful antique store, the Door County Traders. It's incredible, antique and collectibles, and I used to do that for a living in Canada. I'm very good at it. I mean, clearly I'm in love with thrift store shopping. Look at the deer that I got. Do you know how much I got them for? $65. They're carved wood. Score. 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 I could sell those for at least triple, you know? But I won't because they're mine. So here, I'm going to show you, I did show you my bestie in the Westie. That's my bestie. Oops, let me say yes. She is just wonderful. We love her, and we love her shop. This is my best friend, Diane, and she is literally, that's the Leo in my life. And she's amazing. I love her so much. And I miss her. Wow. I miss her. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, you know, with the ones that you love. So we're going to start, we'll start with the singing bowl so I can clear my energy now. I got my eyes filled with tears. Okay, let's start with this. I'll turn you so you can look at the crystal bowl, not me. I love that. The energy is just amazing. Interesting song playing in the background. You didn't have to cut me off. Have your friends collect your records, move on, blah, blah, blah. Now you're just somebody I used to know. So somebody's showing up in somebody else's life and they're not wanting them there. Kind of like what happened yesterday in my life. Okay. You didn't have to cut me off, make out like we were nothing, right? Okay. So today, the items that we're going to choose from are going to be the black cat. I surrender. You got me? Paws up. The black cat. Okay. We've got Ganesh. I heard Ganesh. Ganesh, the obstacle remover, because on the way to the mountain, Spirit said, you have no obstacles in your path. They've all been released. They've all been moved out of the way. And I've been getting that message so clearly this morning. So thank you, Ganesh. This is Lord Ganesh. To me, he's just a symbol of Spirit removing all the obstacles and also helping us remove our own obstacles, because a lot of times we're our obstacle, right? There are no obstacles in your path except for you. Okay, and then we have speaking. I guess I was speaking to my twin, because as soon as I said that, there he is, the peaceful Buddha. My twin's not bald, but he is a peaceful Buddha. Okay. And then we have the conscience ring. But the conscience ring doesn't come alone. The conscience ring is, he's in the mouth of the trickster. So this is the coyote, and the conscience, this is the little leprechaun, or he's like a little, she's not a leprechaun, she's a fairy. And she's in the mouth of the coyote trickster. Okay? She's your conscience. She's whispering in your ear. She's your little guide. Okay? So we'll put them as a team, because we are. Okay. We have a totem messenger as well. And today our totem messenger is the barn swallow, because I went outside and I've shown you guys my barn swallow nest. They started to build on the side of my house, right? And I thought they had abandoned after the babies grew and flew away, because they definitely have had time to grow. But I feel as though either the barn swallow has come home. Somebody's come home. I got that. Somebody's home safe and sound, just like my baby deer, right? So the barn swallow, they left me. I know that because the mother and the baby feathers are together. I don't know. I'll bring it up close so you can see the pretty colors. It's kind of like on my bed I've got Willow, right? She's got that tiger coloring. So mama and baby are home safe and sound is what I got. That's a beautiful message for myself. So the barn swallow messenger is talking about, the first thing is you think about fluidity in the air. They dance and they play in the air. They dance in the air just for fun. I heard a song a little while ago, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. So you might have been a rebel before, now but you're just playing for fun. So they play in the air. They do it just for the thrill of adventure, right? It's just for fun for them. So it's also talking about mental sharpness. It talks about hope. Swallows are always harbingers of hope. It's if you watch the barn swallows in the air, they're like acrobats. They're precision acrobats. Oh my God, my Willow! I say the Willow does acrobats across my bed all night long. That's what they do. The tiger. Oh my gosh. So it talks about, it's kind of like the art of Tai Chi to prove your mental sharpness, and that comes up. They're about movement, fluidity, harmony with your chi. Somebody once said to me, I don't spill my chi for just anyone. They're in control. This one was a master, right? So the swallow, they fly very deliberately. They know where they're going. Every movement of their body will either decrease the flight or increase it. Whatever they need, they know how to do it. They're very aware. They're very self-aware. So it talks about for you then, when the harbinger of hope comes forward, the swallow powers are fluidity, mental sharpness, agility. They're very beautiful. Look at the colors that they have, right? Joyful movement, which is happening right now. The song right now, is it for the best? My reputation's never been worse. You must like me for me. Do you want to meet? So they're the masters of agility. And it's not just of their body, but of your spirit and of their spirit. So it talks about allowing spirit to move you. It's not impulses. It's not like impulsive, like no thought. It's spiritual impulse, and you follow that. It's allowing the essence of spirit to flow through you, and you're inspired by spirit. You're inspired to move on. You're inspired to do. Interesting that I said that. You're inspired to move on. That's their message was you're inspired to move, but somebody's been inspired to move on. So it talks about how they're very streamlined in the way that they do things. So it talks about how everything evolves. You learn, you get your lessons, and you evolve, and you get to a place where you perfect things. You dial it in. Basically, you've dialed it in, right? So it talks about the diversity of life and the intricacy of life and blending and harmony and harmonizing and working with spirit and bringing it into your body. When spirit and our desires align, that's when we become true alchemists. That's when we manifest, right? Everything becomes beautiful in that. So it's talking about joy, as the joy of, remember, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. So it's like doing something for fun, for the joy of it. That flows through you. You're excited. You're so happy you're doing a dance in the air. It's kind of like Willow when she does her acrobats across the bed. She literally does acrobats across the bed. So she's my little swallow. And it's interesting because her eyes are the color of the tiger. I get this. I get this now. And they are a promise, a hope of a bird of promise. They're also, when you think about the dove that went out and brought back the olive branch, the sparrow and the dove and the swallow, they all are harbingers of hope or a promise of return. So a hope of good things to turn. Now, we have a negative right now that's popping in, and I have to bring it up. There is someone who's jealous. There's a problem. This is that song by Alanis Morissette, and it's disgusting. Just like I told you yesterday, the energy of that, the sex addict that I was watching could do with my ex. This one, is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Would she have your baby? I guess she'd make an excellent mother. She's an older version of me. So there's a very jealous person, an ex, who is a sexual pervert and thinks that that's maybe use their body in order to get what they wanted, and I guess they've lost it. And now they're very jealous and they're out clawing. So watch for that. Watch for that. I'm sorry that had to come up, but it just did right now, so it needed to be said. Because I'm feeling very positive, very happy in myself, and the energy is very high for me and my energy, and I want to keep that. But but it's also about holding yourself aware. Okay, I removed my negative energy yesterday. Maybe it's somebody that you need to remove yours, because this one's gunning for you, right? Just like mine was trying to get to me. Okay, so we're going to start with water signs, and the water signs are the black cat, right? Okay, so let's start water signs. Let me do this right, because yesterday I got a little bit confused. Water, and we'll do male and female, and we'll start with Pisces, we'll go to Scorpio, we'll go to Cancer. Air signs are Ganesh, the obstacle remover. That's interesting. Virgo, Taurus. That was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. I hope you're thinking of me when you fuck her. Wow, this person is angry, disgusting, and they feel like their sex and their body is going to be infecting this person, a part of their mind, and wanting them bad. Wow. So let's put a clearing around us, shall we? Let's bounce off that bitch. Bounce off that bitch. All around me, shield of protection and energy. I wish you well on your journey. I hope you find yourself. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Clearing, you're not allowed in. Shield. Okay. Because she's like, you're going to listen to me. But let's not. This is what this person wants. They want their energy to interrupt our reading and interrupt our peace, and that's not allowed. So we'll go on to something different. So now we're going to go on to the peaceful Buddha. Peaceful Buddha is air. That'll be, I mean, not air, I'm sorry, is fire. That's me right now. I'm going to be the peaceful Buddha. Okay. And then we'll go to the coyote and the fairy. That's a message to me, a personal message. It's hysterical. So water signs are the black cat. Ganesh is air. Peaceful Buddha is fire. And the coyote and the fairy are earth. That makes sense to me too. Okay, here we go. Wah, 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 wah. You're not all that in a bag of chips, even though you think you are. Okay, so we're going to start with water signs. Water signs, what's the deal? So water signs are the black cat, right? Got a passionate red collar. This is a master, right? This is a master. This is the one that says, I don't spill my chi just for anyone. And look at the sparkly collar around you. Like Siam's collar, jeweled, right? Jeweled collar. You got me with my hands up. Okay. Makes me think of a song. Let's see if it comes up later. It's a happy song. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Water signs. What is your message? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Water signs. What is your message? I had a really good call this morning with my client who is, like I said, one of my most amazing success stories. It was a wonderful call. Ooh, woodpecker. Woodpecker! So the woodpecker is talking about a new rhythm developing in your life. And you got it in the upright. So that's wonderful. Song right now. I think about her and she knows it. Maybe I should stop and start confessing. Okay, so there's a new rhythm pecking out in your life at this time, which is awesome. Because a woodpecker, can, in reverse, it could be telling you, you know, you're pushing too far. You're going places that you shouldn't go. It's not appropriate. But that's not the message you're getting. You're getting that, you know, this is interesting about the woodpecker. When you look at a woodpecker peck, how many pecks did a woodpecker peck if a woodpecker could peck wood? How many pecks could a woodpecker peck if a woodpecker could peck wood? That was something I had to learn when I was a little kid. Tongue twisters. Okay. And you do that with kids that have stuttering issues, right? So they will peck directly at something to get the bugs out, or they will peck at something and then they'll go away. And what they're doing is they're releasing the sap to run down so that they can go do something else, and then they come back and the sap has caught the bugs that they need, right? So I'm thinking of amber, the resin amber. It's interesting. When you, amber resin, right? You often will find amber and it's got bugs trapped inside of it. It's interesting. There's a message in that. Yes, there is. So there's one of two things. You either are being told by spirit to continue pecking at something, right? Keep pecking at your project. It's going to be successful. Keep digging at it, or keep looking to see what is it that you're trying to uncover, right? Follow that rhythm. Pursue it. Go after it. But you're not going to be able to do things the way you've done them before. There is a new rhythm in your life that's coming, and it's going to take care of the worries and stress that you've had, and it's going to be showing you successful things are starting to take root in your life, okay? But you're not going to be doing things the way that you did before. It's not working. You need to do something different than you've done before. And the way if you keep doing the same thing again and again, expecting a different result, that is insanity. It's not going to work out for you. So right now, you got to plan, you got to build, think about your future. What is it that's the best thing for you? Not for others, for you. This new rhythm, this new ability, this new everything. I'm thinking about my barn swallows, right? They're building. They're using their mental ability. This is the master, right? What works for you? What's going to work? Use your keen observation skills and your talents, but you got to do things differently. The old way isn't working anymore, okay? Song right now, I like me better when I'm with you. Okay. So then I knew from the first time, I stayed for a long time, I like me better when I'm with you. You got me with your hands up, right? I'm going to stop and start connecting. Woo! That's a clip. Something's coming unhinged. Okay, somebody's coming unhinged too. It sounded like with that girl in the background, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to break it up with, we're going to start with Pisces. Then we're going to go to Scorpio. Then we're going to go to Cancer. We're going to use these. So this rhythm that's pecking out in your life right now, correct for neutrality on all levels. Let's see. And I said to Spirit, this is a difficult deck for me to use because it's I made these up, right? But it's hard for me to shuffle them. They're difficult to shuffle. So I need to make this deck up again. I think I'm going to make this deck again. I'm going to redo it. I'll probably release it for other people to use because this is a pretty cool deck. It's got all my energy. It's got my mother's energy and it's got my energy mixed in. So we got time frames, we got messages, we've got affirmations. There's all kinds of things in here. Pisces. So it's too cold for angels to fly. Too cold for angels to fly message. This is somebody who's dealing with cocaine. I knew there was a lot about cocaine. Correct for neutrality. The best things in life come free to us. A gold man for a couple grams. See? Cocaine. It's too cold for angels to fly. That's sad. Makes me sad. You sell love to another man. You hook. You start being a hooker. You're doing whatever you need to do. Well, it's this one. This is the message that came out. Be your best friend. Now, this is amazing. Because I spoke about, with my client this morning, I said to them, they were having a very difficult time, and I said, you know, the person's triggering you and they're causing this to happen, and what you want to be their mirror. You don't want to mirror back to them what they're doing. You want to be what you want them to be. And so that's what she did, and he had said, you know, he had shit all over her emotionally, and later she went back and talked about it, and she said, you know, I was doing really, really well, and that you just dumped all that on me, and it made me feel like just, ugh. And he said, you know, I thought about that, and he goes, and it's just where I was at that moment, and I said that. It's not how I feel, and I want to be like what you're doing. He says, you know, I want you to be patient with me, and I want you to be understanding and compassionate and forgiving, and yet I'm not doing that. So I know I need to do that. So she was able to show him that by being that to him. So be your own best friend. If you want a best friend, you need to be a best friend, right? And be your best friend. So I said to her that day when he did that and she was having such a difficult time, I said, you know what you need to do right now is you need to take care of yourself. You need to show him that it's important that you care for yourself and let Spirit handle it. It's going to be fine. And so she did. She took care of herself, and then he saw that it was important that she placed importance on herself. It's important for her to take care of her. And so he realized it was important for him to take care of him. And that's what Spirit's saying. There's a new rhythm pecking out in your life. The way you've been doing things before in the past, they didn't work for you. You've got to change things. The song in the background is talking about addiction, right? That didn't help. That wasn't good. There's a new rhythm pecking out, and it's a good one. So be your own best friend. Be what you want to be, but do it to yourself. I like that. Pisces, that's your message. Scorpio. We'd like you to wait. Okay, so there's something that you're driving towards. There is a new rhythm pecking out, but there's something that you're trying to push forward, and Spirit says, no, we'd like you to wait. We'd like you to wait on this, right? And it doesn't mean no. It just means let us bring things together. Something fell on the ground. Be your best friend. Fell on the ground. that fell away from you. So you might have a connection to a Pisces, and and we'd like you to wait. It fell away. So whatever this is that you're going after, it fell away, and we'd like you to wait on whatever that means, or you just need to be your own best friend as well. Cancers, how does this apply for you? Correct for neutrality. That's interesting. It fell on the ground. Your best friend fell. Your best friend fell. We'd like you to wait. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Cancer. Friends at this time. So there's a new rhythm pecking out for you. Things are developing. There is something in front of you. You can't do things the way that you did in the past. And at this time, it's about friendship. You want to base this on friendship, right? Start out with friendship. There's a new friendship developing. There's just your answer. That's your answer. Everything that you got, and they want to be friends at this time. So that's a good thing, right? You want to be friends first in any relationship. It's the basis for a very strong relationship is friendship. Okay, so now we're going to go to Ganesh, the obstacle remover, which is, and we got confirmation on that, so hold on. Yes. Something was just delivered. It was delivered to the wrong person, and now it's been delivered to the right person. It's just arrived. Okay, that's a message in itself. Here's Ganesh, the obstacle remover, and what fell off was the crystal. Crystal fell off the top of this. I've got to glue it down. Basically, the message is the obstacle remover was carrying the crystal. Okay? The crystal that fell away from the Scorpio. I'm getting a message from the owl, the observer. Okay, so let's put this to the side, and let's start. We're going to do Ganesh, that's holding the crystal. Hold on a second. I'm recording. I'll come back in a bit. Let me put my volume down. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. Gift arrived. One of my sachets, because I do loose sage as well in little bags, right? It's a clear one, but it was filled with sage and a Reiki charged crystal that was sent to her, and an owl pin, because she's an author. She's a writer. And she loves old Victorian homes, beautiful old abandoned places. She's all into that kind of Harry Potter thing, right? And I love that too. So I felt that the owl was appropriate for her. So it's got a pin of a beautiful great horned owl. So it shows me also that the great horned owl finally received. The great horned owl was brought back home. The mother just received a package. That's good. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose Ganesh, the obstacle remover, or air signs, and that's appropriate because this is a mother air sign. Okay. Duck in reverse. Okay. Now, we spoke about duck before. The duck is, it talks about comforts. It talks about emotional connections. It talks about community effort, community spirit. Let's look at this. There's a reflection, but it's upside down. So let's look at it here. I mean, in both ways, there's a reflection. Oh, the crystal fell. So there's something's upside down. The crystal fell. Okay, so the crystal was delivered. There was an obstacle for the crystal that Ganesh got in between and removed the obstacle. It was delivered somewhere. Oh, but it fell. That crystal fell. It's fallen, and now this has fallen. The duck has fallen. So this is about seeking emotional comfort and protection, but this is in reverse. Something has fallen. So something has fallen. Your emotions are upset. A duck is comfortable in its emotional waters, but this is upside down. So even a duck can drown in his emotions, right? You could drown a duck even though they're home in their waters. So either the emotions are getting out of control, or you're ignoring them, you're not dealing with them, you're stuffing them. You might be tangled up in emotions, so Spirit wants you to step back because you're upside down in your emotional waters. Separate yourself from the situation, whatever it is that's going on. Get your mind off of it. And it would be good for you to help somebody else do something. Get your mind and get yourself busy doing something different. And when you do that, your attention's on that and not so much on your troubles. And so you're able to detach without taking things personally, because the crystal fell, somebody fell, They're upside down in their emotional waters. You might be taking things personally. You might be, you're drowning in your emotions. So if you find that you're busy doing something with other people, you may realize that your emotional issues aren't as severe as you think that they are. They're not quite as devastating. So stop splashing around in the emotional waters. Stop stirring things up is the message, okay? So that's air signs. Let's see how it applies to each and every one. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Somebody needs to cool down, okay? There's hot emotions right now. They're calling in an air conditioner repairman. So that's what you need to do. You need to cool your emotions down. They're upside down. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Wicked. Beyond all expectations. Wicked. A child is sick or injured. Somebody's not doing well. Your child is not doing well. They've fallen. It's very emotional. You need to relax. You need to detach, not take it personally. Watch that you don't lose your temper. Separate yourself. You can't take on another person's pain. You can't take on another person's issues. It's not yours to carry, even though it's probably very upsetting. Gemini. How does it feel to be up there knowing that I put you up there? Somebody's blaming another person. This was upside down. 5 is talking about the number 5 upside down. So that would be the 5 of Swords, because we're talking about air signs right now. How does it feel knowing that I put you up there? Unresolved issues troubling you. Plans are being delayed. There's disagreements about how to proceed. How does it make you feel knowing I put you up there? Knowing that you could live, thinking you could live without me. How does it feel up there knowing I put you up there? So somebody's blaming. There's conflict, there's blame, there's emotional upset. This is a very difficult situation. That's what's going on. So let's ask for what can we do to help? Well, right now you need to detach. That's why. You need to detach because there's disagreements about how to proceed. You need to calm yourself because this is male. This is male. Gemini male. Did I do male, female with the others? Shit. I don't know if I did male or female. I can't remember. It is what it is. Right now I'm telling you this is males. So the male is upside down. There's blaming. How does it feel knowing I put you up there? Disagreement with how to proceed. So detach, get yourself busy. Your problems aren't as big as you think they are. I'm just going to leave it at that. Females. What is the message for females? Female Gemini. Forgive me. Somebody's asking for forgiveness, or you're asking for forgiveness, or you need to ask for forgiveness. How does it feel? Baby, how does it feel knowing I put you up there? Thinking you could live without me. You don't have to say what you did, I already know. I had to go and find out from them. Somebody's angry. You need to ask for forgiveness, or someone is asking for your forgiveness. I had to go out and find it from someone else. So emotional waters upside down. Try and detach. Recognize someone's asking for forgiveness, or you need to. Wow, that's females. I'm trying to remember if when we were talking about water signs, male and female, if I clarified that. I'm really sorry. I feel like I need to do again with the water signs. What are the male, female, male clarifiers? I'm just going to ask for the message. If I did it again, you're getting another. I just don't recall. I'm sorry. So for water signs was talking about. I still need love. I'm just a man. This is male water signs. These one night stands, they never seem to go to plan. I don't want you to leave. Would you hold my hand? Won't you stay with me? Water signs male. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this is the person is saying, please stay with me. You're all I need. I'm sorry. That's male water signs. Correct for neutrality. Females. Female water signs. Love heals. I can't do all water signs, but I can't go back and do all of them, I don't think. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm sorry that I didn't break it down one by one. I will from this point on, but I guess that's what's needed. Somebody's asking for forgiveness. And someone is saying love heals. And it's the truth. Love heals everything. So let's move on to, that was Gemini. So now we'll go to, it's so strange. Do you know what I did? And I'm wondering, there's a message in this. I have Ganesh air, right? But I put Ganesh with earth signs first because I wrote down Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So that means that the air signs, that's interesting. I had first called them earth signs, but then I assigned them to air signs. And then I switched the coyote trickster and the fairy, and they became earth signs when they should have been air signs. So there's a connection between earth signs and air signs, and I'm going to leave it as it is because I can't redo this whole thing. There's a reason it happened. So somebody changed from one thing to another. Air and earth were combined, and the obstacles were removed. Okay, so we're going to go to, that was Gemini. So we'll go to Aquarius, and then Libra, and then we'll move forward. So for seeking emotional comfort, for Aquarius, what is your message? Why does it get so confusing for me? Because it is, because everybody's mixed up. There's so many different characters. Aquarius. Somebody wants to take it to the next level. Song right now, girls like you. I need a girl like you when I come through. And maybe she's taking my shit for the last time and she's saying, I have. So Aquarius men want to take it to the next level. You're upside down emotionally. Things are upside down in your emotional waters. Somebody wants to take it to the next level. You need to seek emotional comfort. And you need to detach from something because you're over emotional. You're not seeing things clearly. So Aquarius women. I want to go back and clarify male, female with the water signs, thinking that I didn't do it, but maybe I did and I just don't recall. God. Okay, so Aquarius females. It's not the right time now. Aquarius males say they want to take it to the next level, somebody, and Aquarius females are saying it's not the right time right now. Things are upside down. I need to detach. Libras, Libra males. There's financial issues. That's why we're emotionally upset. They're splashing around our emotional waters. We need to kind of step back, detach from the situation so we can allow things to calm down. We're the ones that are splashing around in our emotional waters because there are financial issues. So detach. Don't take it personally. Stop focusing so much on your own issues, and maybe you can you will recognize that what you're thinking is so horrible is not so hysterical. Maybe you're taking my shit for the last time. Libra, females. Forgive me. Someone wants you to forgive them, and they're emotionally upset. Their emotional waters are upset and they're asking for forgiveness. Or you need to ask for someone's forgiveness. Correct for neutrality on all levels. That's it for them. All right, so that's a message in itself. That's it for them. So what is that it for them? That's it for them, like you're done? Or that's it for them, we're done fighting. You know, it's one of the two. So now we're going to go to the peaceful Buddha. Wow, that all got really discombobulated, didn't it not? Okay, peaceful Buddha. Let's put Ganesh back. Peaceful Buddha, fire signs. Interesting, when I said let's put the peaceful Buddha back, I moved the coyote with the little fairy. My mom called me Fairy Sherry. I moved the coyote back, so we don't need to put them back. I obviously, so now there's a connection between the coyote trickster, the fairy, and the peaceful Buddha, okay? So there's a connection between fire signs and earth signs. Correct for neutrality on all levels. And air signs, because they were crossed. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the peaceful Buddha or fire signs, I'm obsessive. I'm aggressive. Got me stressing. Because every moment you're gone, I miss you. I'm the question, and of course, you're the answer. You're my tiny dancer. SOS, isn't that what this is? Got me calling out for help. SOS. Someone help me, it's not healthy to feel this way. Why are you making this so hard? Because we're fire. Correct for neutrality. Someone help me, it's not healthy. Remember, we had some crazy person that was after us. Remember? We had that person saying, I hope that you feel thy nails as I scratch my nails down someone else's back. There's somebody who's obsessed with a fire sign, or there's a fire sign that's obsessed. I know that I've got some obsessed person after me. Not welcoming. Okay, fire signs are for those who chose. Why? Because we are Zen. We are peaceful Buddha. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm losing it. Yeah, baby. The Red Hawk, the Messenger, the peaceful Buddha, all one. Woo! This is sacred guardianship. This says that spirit is with you, and your vision and what you're picking up and you're intellectually getting, intuitively getting from spirit, you're bang on. Bang on. And you know what I'm looking at here? I'll show you guys. Let me move the cards out of the way. I'm looking at the Red Hawk, who is ready to dive, right? I've got the Trickster, and I've got the peaceful Buddha, and we've got your conscience, and the fairies, and the crystals, and somebody got their hands up. All of this here. The hawk knows what's up. The hawk knows. The hawk is letting you know there's a peaceful Buddha doesn't mean you don't know what to do and you don't know how to do it. It doesn't mean that you don't know how to set boundaries. You know how to do it all, right? You've got vision. You're able to see. And you've got spirit helping you. The hawks have the greatest vision. I'm sitting here, my glasses, I'm like, oh, my glasses are smeary, right? Oh, I gotta take my glasses off and clear the lenses, but I'm not looking through my visual eyes. I'm looking through my third eye, and it's crystal clear, my vision, right? Because I listen to spirit. So this is what we need to say, fire people, right? We know the trickster. We can see past the deception and the illusion. We have fairies working for us. That's a message, I know. We got you with your hands up. You might as well start confessing. Never mind hiding behind the Red Hawk. I see who you are, right? I see who you are. This is hysterical. We watch, we wait, we observe, right? Everything around us. We watch the subtlest of movements. We know when to strike. So right now, when you see the red hawk, it's telling you there's a possibility of trouble. There's possibility of trouble, right? There's somebody who's obsessed. There's a trickster. There's somebody that needs to confess. Somebody is obsessed. There's a trickster. Somebody needs to confess. We know what's going on. We know what's going on, right? Our talons and our beak. Have you seen the talons of an eagle, of a hawk, of a raptor, and their beaks? They can rip and shred. So we need to be careful of our words, but they need to be careful as well. We need to grasp the opportunities that come to us. That's what the ospreys say. There's a window of opportunity in front of you, and when we see it, we know when to dive, and we grab it, right? We also, I don't know if you guys have seen on the back leg, on the back of the, you know what? I'm going to show you something that I have. Somebody said to me before, you shouldn't show people this. It was sent to me. These were sent to me by someone. It's sacred. It's very, very sacred. And these are red hawks feathers. But there's something in here also. On the back of the red hawks, they have a nodule. Isn't that incredible? It's like a spur. I don't know if you could see it, but it's a spur. It's for protection. So I said, we know how to fly, we know how to dive, we know how to protect ourselves, and we will. That's what I did yesterday, right? So this is telling you, you know that there's trouble around and you need to protect yourselves. That scaled leg, it helps us against being bit by cats, like that one, that jealous one that was coming out, right? We know how to bite back. We use the back legs of our, it's got these little talons. It's not talons. It's like they're little scales. They're scaled. The legs are scaled, and they know how to strike, to protect, right? So when the hawk comes forward, it tells you that you've got greater vision in front of you. You're going to be able to help yourself, whatever your issue is, relationship, your work, your spiritual work, right? Facebook. And the internet can be a cesspool. It can be. It can cause all kinds of emotional, energetic issues. There's a lot of jealousy. People don't like to see other people rise. Instead of realizing we're all part of the united collective and we need to work together and we need to be happy when other people are successful and we help one another. Instead of that, we get jealousy. So we have to be aware of what's going on because this is when our endeavors are going to improve rapidly. And we're going to have protection on our journey. I kept getting, there's going to be a journey, right? And there's protection. What was the protection that this one, my journey stone that came, right? My sacred journey stone. This is my talisman for protection on my wrist. I'm speaking about myself, but I'm just giving you ways that Spirit is showing us signs and messages of our protection. The fact that I've been waiting for this, it was delayed, but it showed up. Right? My dear, I got them safely home. I got the messages in the beginning of this reading, how someone has been delivered home safely. My friend said the owl, the observer, was brought to me. It was sent to the wrong place at first, but it was mismarked. It was sent back. I got it safely. I love it. And then she's telling me when she got it, there was pouring rain, which is emotional energy, right? Release. So this is my talisman. It showed up. My stone was delivered to the wrong place, but it finally showed up and I got my protection. So this is what it's showing you right here, that you will have protection on your journeys and whatever that you're trying to bring about. And you are to move forward confidently because when you look at all of this, peaceful Buddha, yeah, but you've got hawk vision and you've got the ability to soar high. You've got the ability to protect yourself and you know when to and how to. From the tricksters, from the fairies, from the ones that need to have their hands up and start confessing, right? We're peaceful Buddhas, but we carry a big fucking stick and we know how to use it. Bam! Okay, so let's speak about how this works in regards to all of us. You don't know how beautiful you are. This song is cool. I'm watching you right now. If only you could see, you'd understand why I want you so desperately. So stop and start confessing. You got you with your hands up, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Fire signs. We'll start with Aries. Aries, what is your message about relationship and vision and strength and protection and journeys? Ooh! Show me, Spirit. And this is, I have to trust that Spirit is going to give me Guide my fingers to the right message. Now, one flew on the ground, okay? I'm going for a green one here. I'm going for the green. Healing and love. I'm going for that. But Spirit threw out a white one, which is purity and truth and coming clean. So Spirit threw out the number 6. The number 6 is nostalgia. This is about memories. This is about coming back. This is about reunions. This is about not fantasizing and remembering the past differently than it is. The number 6 is keep your mind focused on spirit, do your spiritual work, keep yourself on your spiritual path. Don't worry about the finances. Don't worry about how things are going to work out. You just keep your hawk vision focused on spirit. You keep your hawk vision focused on the peaceful Buddha. What do you do to have to stay at a place of peace, no matter what's going on? With the tricksters, the ones that are coming at you, the fairies that are attacking you, recognize that you also have fairies on your side, right? God, I'm getting so many messages. So you don't have to go to a place of we're protected. We've got it all, right? We don't have to fear. So then we don't have to go, even though we have a big fucking stick, we don't have to use it like the Queen of Swords. We don't have to. We're in a good place. We're going to allow Spirit to handle this shiz, right? So green. Let's pick a green one. This one. We'd like you to wait. So there's something we'd like you to wait on. I think we don't want you to strike out is what I got. We don't want you to strike out. Now, yesterday, remember the big breakthrough that Aries got? This is for, I forgot to do it again, right? So we always start with males, so that's males. Men, we'd like you to wait. Remember, I hit it out of the park yesterday? The Aries males and females probably struck. Well, maybe the Aries struck out. We don't want you to strike out. We'd like you to wait. Woo! We don't want you to strike out. We'd like you to wait. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, Aries women. We don't want you to strike out. So, you know what? It's not going to fly. It's not going to fly. It's not going to fly. We don't want you to strike out, so we'd like you to wait. Okay. Aries female. One Direction diehards. Aries females are One Direction diehards. That's right, man. We know where we're going. We're very focused. That's one thing I can tell you. We make our mind up on something, it's very difficult to change our mind. When we're focused, when we have our hawk vision, eagle-eyed down on something in particular, ooh, 6 fell out again for women. Reunion. Keep your eyes focused on spirit, right? You make the move. You make the move. You make the move. Okay, so who makes the move? Who makes the move? Who makes the move? Who makes the move? How do we make the move? How do we make the move? You make the move. Is it us? I got, yep, you guessed it. Should we hear it in a song? Train. Train sings Soul Sister, Drops of Jupiter. We would like, okay, so you make the move. That's reunions. Focusing on spirit. Keep your vision on spirit. We're better together. Like milk and cookies. Auto and home insurance. Auto and home insurance. I brought my dear safely home. They're safe here. We're protected here. You make the move. You make the move. You make the move. You, Aries, make the move. So Aries may be moving. You make the move. You make the move. So Aries may be required to make the move. Make a move, like literally physical move. You make the move. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I need more clarification for that. Keep your eyes focused on spirit. You're the one that's required to make the move. That works for me. I'm waiting for a song. Okay, we're going to go to Sagittarius while I wait for the song. The next song is for Aries. Female. You'll always be my only one. You'll always be my only one. See if I can find the lyrics to it. Mumford and Sons, you'll always be my only one. You'll always be my only one. Mumford and Sons. Rhymes. Mumford and Sons guiding light. Oh, wow, that's going to get me very emotional. Okay. Okay, so Aries women, you make the move. This is reunions. This is keeping your eyes on spirit, right? And it's guiding light. Think about this. We're on the permanent red, the glaze on my eyes. And when I heard your voice, the distance caught me by surprise again. And I know you claim that you're all right. But if you fix your eyes on me, I guess I'm all you have. And I swear you'll see the dawn again. Well, I know I had it all on the line. But don't just sit with folded hands and become blind. Because even when there is no star in sight, you'll always be my only guiding light. Relate to my youth while I'm still in awe of you. Discover some new truth that was always wrapped around you. But don't just slip away in the night. Don't just hurl your words from on high. Well, I know I had it all on the line, but I don't just sit with folded hands and become blind, because even when there is no star in sight, you'll always be my only guiding light. If we come back and we're broken, unworthy and ashamed, give us something to believe in, and you know we'll go your way. Because I know I had it all on the line, but don't just sit with folded hands and become blind. Because even when there is no star in sight, you'll always be my only guiding light. And I know I had it all on the line, but don't just sit with folded hands and become blind. Because even when there is no star in sight, you'll be my guiding light. So this is the move that I'm making as an Aries. The line that stood out for me, as soon as I can clear my tears, makes me think of my friend. My client who's a friend. The person dumped everything on her, and she had been struggling, and she'd been trying to help him through it, but knew she had to love herself, and he realized and came back and said, you know, I expect all of this of you, but I didn't expect it of myself too. And I said to her, understand what he's been through and forgive him, but you need to be his mirror. You need to show him what he needs to be. So the part that I'm getting is, relate to my youth. I'm still in awe of you. Discover some truth that was always wrapped around you. Don't just slip away in the night. Don't just hurl your words from on high. So when somebody makes a mistake or when somebody messes up, I know I had it all on the line. Don't sit there with folded hands and become blind. Don't see that I love you. Don't see that I want this. Things can change in an instant, the radio just said. Because if you fix your eyes on me, I'm all you have. And I swear you'll see the dawn again. So, Hawk, I told you we're focused, we know what we want. We have our eyes focused on, and we've made our choice, right? We keep ourselves focused. But the person might be feeling like they're afraid to come forward because we're judging them from on high, right? And they feel sometimes when we come back, unworthy and ashamed, give us something to believe in, and we'll go your way. So don't hold the hard line. You want to be the peaceful Buddha. You want to be the peaceful Buddha because here they are, right? I see what's going on. I understand. I see the trickster. I see you peeking out with your hands up. But I also know that you're a mirror of this, and you are also the peaceful Buddha. And this one says, I may be a trickster. I may be caught with my hands up. Don't use your talons and your beak to shred and rip me. You're the light that I'm following. Show me the peace and love and compassion in yourself. If you want a friend, be a friend. Wow. Wow. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Leo males. I think I said Sagittarius, didn't I? I did. I said Sagittarius. Correct for neutrality on all levels. My head's hurting right now. I don't get headaches. Perfect timing, Sagittarius. You got eagle vision, right? Pay attention to what's around you. There's, and when I say something, this is something that I need to clarify. When I speak about the trickster and the someone coming at you and the somebody fucking things up and doing, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm speaking to you. There's more than one that are doing this. I have an X. I have 3 X's right now all around me, all orbiting around me, 3 of them. I've chosen one. The other 2 are the ones that I'm speaking about when I say I put up my shield. Okay, so that needs to be clarified. My babe knows who he is. So Sagittarius, perfect timing for you. Be aware of the trouble around you. Be aware that you're protected. And it's perfect timing to go after. Your vision is strong. You know what it is. So that's Sagittarius men. Sagittarius women. Sagittarius women. Follow your dreams. Your vision is strong. You're protected. You know what's in front of you. Go for it. Follow your dreams. Leo men. Song right now. You've been going around to all our friends. You knew I'd be there at one place. You don't want me. You only want attention. Leo men. I know that dress is karma. Makes me thinking back when you were mine. But you don't want me. You just want attention. Leo men. Friends at this time. Just like the song says. You're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. Leo men, friends at this time. Leo women, correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Leo women, you just want attention. The number 8. The number 8 signifies infinity, abundance. It could be 8 days, 8 minutes, 8 hours, 8 seconds, 8 weeks, the 8th month. Same thing when we got the number 6, right? 6 days, 6 hours, 6 weeks, the 6th month. I brought that up. That was for Aries women. So 8, the number 8 is of significance for you. So your vision is strong. Your dreams are sound and valid. You have safe guardianship and there's abundance. You will be provided for. Okay? Sagittarius, Leo women, I just got to get this again. Don't allow kindness to be seen as a weakness. Leo women, do not allow kindness to be seen as weakness. You may have a razor sharp beak and talon that can rip and shred, but I have 2 beautiful gentle deer sitting on my desk over there, and the deer message says, never mistake a gentle person for a weak person. They may not be sure of where they're going, what they're going into, so they'll walk gently on their path. They may be not quite sure of where they're going, but they walk gently on their path out, but they're safe and sound. So Leo women, don't allow kindness to be seen as weakness in yourself or in another. We're looking at a peaceful Buddha here, right? Peaceful Buddha. We have a big fucking stick. We know how to use it. We just don't necessarily have to always. So that's you or someone on your life. Correct for neutrality on all levels. We're going to go to the trickster with the fairy. And the fairy's holding tight to the mouth of the trickster. It's almost like pinching the mouth of the trickster. It makes me think of the lady with the Bosch egg. I'm going to show it to you. It's coming up for a reason. I'm just going to show you the picture. So the lady of the Bosch egg is getting someone out of there, getting someone safely from a situation. Notice what's interesting to me is they're holding on to the mouth of a woodpecker. Remember when we got that message? So here is the one holding on to the trickster, the little woodpecker, getting that one to safety. That place is burning. The tower has fallen. The tower fell yesterday. Tower has fallen, and there's a ghost town there, and they're getting out of there. They're traveling to safety. It makes me also go back to the St. Christopher medal, which I started to show you when we began, which is another one of my talisman, where this one is carrying the babe to safety, right? And the wise person is holding up the light. And it's right next to the love of my life and myself. I don't know if you see us right there. And it says, you are the love of my life, babe. Safety, protection. This is crossing over. Song right now. People don't know where I've been. I've been LA, Colorado. My friends don't know. Woke up in London yesterday. Somebody is getting somebody safely out of there, and they're pinching that one's mouth shut to not speak. Okay, so the fairy is pinching the mouth shut of the trickster. Don't necessarily tell people where you need to go or where you're going. So we're starting with what is your message? This is going to be a good life. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Earth signs are those who chose the fairy with the trickster. Earth signs are those who chose the fairy with the trickster. And it's Bluebird in reverse. So Bluebird in reverse is talking about gentleness, bringing about happiness. It talks about things in your life are coming to a more peaceful, gentle space. Song right now, I mean, we got somebody with their hands up, right? We got this one being shuttled away, taken out of there. That fairy is being carried away by the trickster. And we've got the bluebird of happiness, which is normally talking about happiness coming into your life, but it's in reverse, and it's telling you that things aren't what you think they're going to be at this time. They're not what you expect. There's going to be delays, and there's problems. Whatever the transitions that you were working towards, they're not going to bring the results that you were thinking they were going to bring. So you might be trying to force change or transition, and somebody's trying to do that. Somebody's trying to force you to do something you know is not in your highest good. And basically, it's a result of what's going to result is it's not going to result in happiness. It's not going to happen now. It doesn't mean that it's never going to happen, just not now. So you're being asked to be patient, continue moving forward. But there's something that's going on that is telling you that something that you wanted, something that you were pushing for change, or somebody is pushing that on you. I got that message earlier today that for Virgos, somebody is wanting Virgo to do something, and Virgo is saying, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want that. I'm not looking. I'm not listening. So someone is trying to force change on a Virgo for sure, and it's not going to turn out the way you think it is. The Virgo was saying, no, I am not listening, right? So let's see. Let's go. We're starting with Virgo. Virgo. So delays, things not happening the way that you think or they think. Someone trying to force change when it isn't time yet. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Be yourself and have fun. So they may be wanting that Virgo to work. They may be wanting that Virgo to go do something, go on another assignment, and they're saying, no, sorry, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. This fairy is taking this trickster, saying, let's go. Pinching the mouth shut of the trickster, saying, let's get out of here. They don't need to know what you're doing. That's exactly the message was. You don't have to tell them what you're doing. Nobody needs to know. It's dangerous where you're at. Let's get out of there. No one knows where I've been for the last few years or so, and it's nobody's business to know. It's basically what the message is. So there will be a peaceful resolution, Virgo, for you. For you, there will be a peaceful resolution. And this fell. You are valuable to many. Understand that. But the message was, sorry, not going along with that. And there will be a peaceful resolution. So that's good. Peaceful. That's for Virgo men. So Virgo women. I don't know if I know any Virgo women. Hey, any of you, my friends, if you're Virgo women, let me know. Because I've said that a few times, and I really can't think of Virgo women that I know. Be yourself and have fun. Same thing as Virgo men. So it makes me think of we all have the yin and the yang, right? We've got the feminine and the masculine within us. So the divine feminine and the divine masculine in the Virgo, both of you are being told to have fun. So sometimes it's like, you've got the business person, and then you've got the play person, right? Well, the whole aspect of you, 100% is being told, don't work so much, it's time to have fun. It's not going to go the way other people, there's going to be delay in what was happening there, okay? You're being told to have fun. You're being told to stop. So, Virgo women, I'll do one more. And say it like it is. No mincing words, right? Say it like it is. Okay, I like that. There's delays right now. It's not going to happen. Sorry. Okay, so now we go to Taurus men. Woo! Taurus men. These are falling all over the place. A time frame. You're ready, Taurus men. You're ready to roll. You're ready, but Spirit says there's a delay. Okay, so you're ready. Spirit says things aren't going to turn out. Don't push for change. Be patient. Even though you're ready, yes, you're ready. So just because you're ready and Spirit says it's not time yet doesn't mean that you can't get things organized, right? So what else? What other message of Taurus men? It'll happen in perfect timing. You're ready. You're going to be ready to go as soon as you get the call. That's what it is, right? As soon as you're given the go-ahead, when you get the green light, you'll know. It's happening in divine timing. So Taurus women, take time to be still. How else can you receive? So you're pushing, wanting something, right? And Spirit says, no, it's not time yet. There's going to be a bit of a delay. Don't push. It's because you're being aggressive. You're going after it. And Spirit says, instead of you being the aggressor, we want you to be the receiver, right? Instead of giving, instead of you pushing at it, we want you to sit back and allow yourself to receive. That's pretty clear. I'll do one more for Taurus women, just because. and then success will be assured. All right, so that worked out beautifully. I wish that I could remember if Aries women or water sign women and men got their clarifications. I just can't remember. I suck at that. Sorry. I'm gonna have to write it down in a little bit. I do like the clarifiers, the male and female clarifiers, so I'm gonna write them down and I'll just check them off for the next time, right? I'll do male, female, check, check. That way I'll know I do it. I'm just getting used to this, you guys. Cut me some slack. Okay, that's it. We're ready to rock. I'll upload this. I love you. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I actually want to open my door. I feel like it's warm today. There's a little bit of clouds in the sky, right? But it's actually quite warm. So, you know what that means. When there's a little bit of clouds in the sky and it's warm, it's steamy. Things are getting hot and steamy. Oh, hello. It's me. Hello from the other side. I'm here in California dreaming. I want to get together. Do you want to get together? Yep. It's getting steamy. Let's get things steamy. Love you.